Welcome to the Life of Hair. My name's James Atkinson, and in this episode we are going to be dealing with this mammoth regrowth that you can see here right now. One of the primary reasons that this is a problem is because there's no heat from the scalp. When we've got such a long regrowth, we have to use other techniques to get the hair lifted cleanly and consistently with no banding. One of the ways that I combat that is using slices and painting both sides of hair here. So I first paint the foil just to stick the hair down and get good saturation on the underneath of my section, and then I paint the top side. I put a foil over the top. This makes it an absolute breeze to do such a long regrowth. You can work very quickly, very freely. I'm making sure that I'm not going right up to the root. In James's instance here, I don't actually need to go right up to the root because I'm going to put a root shadow in later on his natural level. So I can just paint up fairly high. There's all the foils in. And we're going to leave it to process, and you can just see I'm off the root slightly there. We've let it process. We are applying a ash violet toner there to neutralize that yellow orange color you saw. We're drying the hair off to make sure that we've got a dry canvas to apply our toners to, but if you can dry the hair, it is more beneficial. You can see at the roots there's a little bit of root color. There's also a little bit of where the colors bled on to the roots, but that's okay, it doesn't matter, because here we do our root shadow effect. So I'm painting 1.5 centimeters down the hair to make sure that we get enough blend from this first color that we're going to apply over the bleach. This color is a natural level 5 violet ash shade to create a transition between the unbleached hair and the bleached hair. You can see some of the lines that were left in it there, but that's all right, don't panic about that. We're going to use our root shadow to blend those away. All done now. Now we're on to a violet steel colour that we're going to paint down the hair, making sure we go past the curvature of the head all the way round, so down to the occipital bone and past the parietal ridge, the curve that's just above the ear, to get that extra soft blending. It's a really important place to paint down to when you're wanting maximum softness. I've got another video on my channel about that exactly. So here we have a technique where I'm blending the colour down, combing from about 1/3 of the way down the colour and just stretching it out to create a soft, subtle blend from the steel ash colour through to what will eventually be a lovely blue shade on the ends. And I'm creating highs and lows in the hair by painting some sections a bit lower and leaving some sections a bit higher. This will create more blending, more softness when it comes to the final result. Making sure that I've got enough product to feed it down the hair as I go. Using vertical sections, guys, it's really important. If you want to visually see where your blend is, those sections need to remain vertical so that you've got a definite place to stretch your colour down to. So this section I'll be stretching down, applying a little bit more product once I've just fed the colour down the hair a little bit, and stretching it down to get those definite highs and lows in the hair. It's really important. If you guys are doing balayage conversions with natural colours, this is the same effect. All finished now. You can see the highs and lows that have been created within the look. This is now a blue violet shade. The violet in it is to combat some of the greeny tones that have been left from James's previous blue colour that he had. So we're going to get a nice neutral canvas, and I'm making sure that I take the same sections that I took previously so I don't lose my highs and lows in my previous colour application. It is really important that you work in the same vertical channels that you painted your root stretch in to keep those highs and lows within your end colour. So nearly finished this technique now. I've been really disciplined. I've stayed in the sections that I took previously. You're just about to see it all on processing. And there we have the finished result, silver, blue, violet concoction. And it matches his personality perfectly. So this has been an episode of The Life of Hair. In this episode you see me do James's hair. I've been doing James's hair for many years. As you can see from the video, James's hair's rocking those wicked blue and violet tones. So I hope you've enjoyed the video, and we'll see you again very soon. Oh, and you know what to do. If you've enjoyed the video, give me a subscribe and a thumbs up, and leave me a comment down below. Bye.